Going to be runs through the offside. Won't have enough pace to get to the boundary. And Sushan Bharti, one of the 3 changes in this Nepal starting 11, does the fielding. Yeah, it was Sushan Bharti, Karen KC. Brought in. We'll come back to that. 2 overs gone. It's 3 for none. That's a nice shot down the ground, and it beats the dive of the fielder. It's only just going to kiss the rope. And that's the first dish home fibre net boundary of the PNG chase. A really nice shot from the first delivery that Legacy Aka has faced. Just a punch. The classic on drive, the shot that every batsman loves so much, to work out whether or not they're in good form. Siaka's had a lot of starts this week. After making 7 in the first game, he made back-to-back 30s. Both at a good clip. He does go at the ball hard. And the Nepal certainly won't want Siaka to be at the crease for altogether too long. Beauty. The off stump has been taken out of the ground from Sampal Kami. Just did enough. Probably won't have moved more than a ball or 2 away from the right-hander. Has this come off the seam? Oh, that is perfect from Sampal Kami. Instead of holding its angle into the right-hander where it would have gone on to about leg stump, it's moved away from Siaka. It's uprooted his off stump. It's knocked it out of the ground. Nepal strike through Sampal Kami. Siaka's gone for 4. Papua New Guinea are 7 for 1. So Asadoa Vala, the Papua New Guinean captain, has made their only 50 of the week. That was 61. The opening match of the tournament. Oh, the left-hander gets off the mark. Just really a poke outside the off stump, wasn't it? And he does something that he couldn't do yesterday, which is get off the mark. It was a duck for him against USA yesterday. Just 4 against Nepal on Tuesday. But he did start the series well. 61 he made. Inward movement, thuds into the pad. That's very close indeed. I think that's closer than you'd think at first. Cammy always smiling. Talk about my favourite associate cricketers. He's right up there as well. Tell you something, I think that was pad first. Certainly might have hit the bat after it's hit the pad, but Ora probably lucky to survive. Maybe just enough doubt. For Raoul Asher, the local umpire, to decide against getting the finger up. Strays down the leg side this time. Bandari does enough. Will be signalled wide though. Good quick run in between Ura and Vala. Just a little bit of a fumble, wasn't it, from Kushal Malla at mid-on, allowed them to get through for the single. Papua New Guinea, 3 overs gone. It's 10 for 1. So these two bowlers complementing each other really nicely. Sampal Kami so skiddy and rushing the ball onto you, whereas Bikram Saab, much more of a measured approach to the wicket and predominantly shaping the ball away. From the right-handers. Whereas Cammy has that ability to angle it in like we saw there with the big LBW shout, and then occasionally just get it to hold its line and take it with just enough movement away from the right-hander. So yeah, really good opening partnership this with the ball for Nepal. Nicely bowled as Ora tries to come down the track to counteract that movement from Saab. Continues to cause problems though. Papua New Guinea going to need around, well, nearly close to 5 and over now. Worked into the leg side. Just be a single. Karen KC will do the fielding. He'll be one of the 3 seamers. That we'll see on show for Nepal. I was referring to the 3 changes they've made. Sharad Vasakar, Pawan Saraf and Mohammad Arif Sheikh all out of the starting 11 and brought in today Binod Bandari, the wicketkeeper, Karen KC, and the left-arm spinner, Susham Bharti, which to me looks like something maybe close to their strongest 11. Of course, Dipendra Singh Airi still missing with that. I think it's an ankle injury. I'm not sure whether he's going to be back in time for Cricket World Cup League 2 or not. That's the second wicket, just a fine edge. There wasn't much of a noise, but Ahmed Shah Pakteen had no doubt. Tony Ora immediately looked behind him. And that one's just held its line across the left-hander. And Bikram Saab as his third ODI wicket. Yeah, just a feathered edge. No real arguments from Asado Avala with the decision. Just holding its line across the left-hander. Vala falls, not a good couple of days with the bat for him. Duck yesterday, 1 today. Papua New Guinea, they are 11 for 2. So one left-hander is going to be replaced by another. CJ Amini comes to the crease. Been good with the ball, but hasn't found a huge amount of runs this week. Remember, Papua New Guinea playing 4 games in 5 days. Just 2 matches for USA and 2 matches for Nepal. Pitched outside leg, thudded into the thigh pad. Nothing really going for that. So a wicket taking over. We get to the end of the 4th. PNG, they are 11 for 2. Yes, the call, direct hit from Karen KC, would have affected the 3rd wicket. There was no timing at all from Tony Ura. His bat kind of hit his pad as he worked that into the leg side. It was pretty much straight to Karen KC. That's why CJ Amini didn't know whether to run through or not from the non-striker's end. But KC picked up cleanly. He couldn't. He didn't even really get close with the throw, to be honest. Amini coming down the track. Cami certainly starting to up the ante in terms of pace. I'm talking about the fastest bowlers we've seen on show this week. I know when Oman come into play in Cricket World Cup League 2 next week, we'll see Bilal Khan and Big Kali Mullah as well, who can get it through. But it's really been Damien Ravu and Jesse Singh for America. Well, Damien Ravu for PNG, Jesse Singh for America. But also Norman Vanua back into the side today. But as far as Nepal's bowlers go, certainly is Sampal Kami. The ever-smiling, charismatic, dashing Sampal Kami gets a nice pat on the bum from Rohit Paudel. Career best for Rohit Paudel today, the youngster. Held the innings together, really. Impressive knock for such a young man. Going to be the first runs for CJ Amini. A really nice drive through the offside. I think it's just going to hold up in the outfield, which isn't rapid, but a lot of time for them to get back for 3. It's good from Amini. Just slightly over pitch from Kami. Yeah, fully in control of that shot. He gets it through the offside nicely. More runs here. Straight to mid-on, just going to be a single. Beautiful scene in Muscat, Oman. And Al Emirat, about 15 to 20 minutes outside of the city centre of Muscat. Very nice little crowd brewing up, probably about 150 or 200 in now. Awful lot of them are cheering for Nepal. Their fans follow them wherever they are in the world. No run to end the 5th over. Halfway through the power play now. Papua New Guinea, 16 for 2. So more quick running between the wickets from PNG. We see a lot of this from Papua New Guinea, backing their fitness and intensity. Thuds into the pad. Bikram Saab was fairly convinced. Let's take another look at this if we can, because I'm not quite sure, A, how adjacent it was, but B, where it pitched. Oh, it does look close, but it's probably just pitched outside leg, has it? I think that's what Ahmed Shah